I know Lane's going to add. Okay.
Yeah, I just would like to bring up, insulin gets a bad name. And I ran my practice a long time saying, less insulin is better, less is less is less, this is really good. Well, okay, your pancreas can't hardly make enough insulin to keep your sugars under control anymore. I've tested that, so this is kind of good. You can use this to your advantage, so you won't be telling your body to put on fat anymore, and let's go paleo, and so you need very little insulin. And then Ken O'Neill, the trainer that works in my clinic, he gave me a thumbnail sketch of the history of bodybuilding. It's kind of interesting, and I think it's worth hearing. In the 1930s and 40s, your average bodybuilder was about 5'8", 9", about 185 pounds. Then in the 1950s, Dianabol, a synthetic testosterone, came along, and they jumped up 30 pounds to about 215. We're talking about your winning bodybuilders. Then in the 1970s, when Arnold was big, they started stacking a whole bunch of different anabolic steroids, and they went to about 245. Then in the 1980s, they added growth hormone, and they went to about 270, 275. Then in the 1990s, they added something else, and they went to about 300 pounds, 5'8", 5'9", and 4% body fat. Anybody know what they added?
Insulin.
Insulin. That's right. What they would do is they would protein load before their workout, then all those proteins are now in the bloodstream as amino acids. Well, insulin's required to get amino acids into your cells as well as it is required for sugar. And so they would shoot up insulin after their workout, slamming the amino acids into those muscle cells that were now waiting for that to repair, get bigger. And this helped me explain my skinny old men that had very little fat and were diabetic. They didn't make enough insulin to build muscle. So I just want you to be aware of the fact that insulin, all these things have a window. You know, they're not good guys, bad guys. We found out that the bad guys become the good guys if you work out. And so just a balance effect here.
Can I just add one thing? I think, and I obviously have a bias here, but when you look back at evolution, right, the one thing we all come from